I really like that girl. How can I do to be her boyfriend? Make her fall in love by looking in your eyes. Sounds good. The hell you looking at, asshole? Nas be so ugly and be in my DMs like, sir, please, you making my eyes hurt. Bye. Yeah, keep talking. Disgraceful conduct, sir. I challenge you to a handball match for this lady's honor. Meet me at her forehead. So my sister's dog had her front leg amputated today. I suggested they take the amputated leg to a taxidermist. Then they could throw the leg around the backyard and the dog could fetch it. The 3-legged dog could still enjoy her 4th leg. No one liked my idea. I love my baby, but I wish he would stop saying this human form is limiting. So wait, Mr. Mime is Ash's father from Pokemon anime? Teenager slept with his bully's sister, girlfriend, and mother after being called a virgin by the bully 3 months ago. He is a man of focus, commitment, and sheer ducking will. Woman arrested for DWI blames brother for feeding her a meth sandwich. You know what's creepy about Humpty Dumpty? They never said he was an egg.
Damn. Here we go again.
Vasectomy only works when you tell your wife. Failure to tell her. Research shows she'll continue giving birth to healthy children. America sure is having some bad luck. It's almost like it was built on an ancient Indian burial ground. At my funeral, take the bouquet off my casket and throw it in the crowd to see who next. I'm on the bus and this guy is so fine, but he has an iPhone 6. And you're on a bus? I ducked your mom last night, idiot. Not cool, man, she killed herself. Duck. Sorry man, I didn't know. After seeing your tiny dick. Do you like chicken? No. Do you like curry? Sorry. No. You won't like what I did. Did you make chicken curry for me? No. I ducked your sister. How Binance secures your ass. Join the webinar to know more on February 28th, 4:30 p.m. I never forget the time a girl cried in my arms cause her cat died, and I got hard. Morning wood. That was not what I was expecting. Did the good guys win World War II? Yes. 40%. No. 42%. Not sure. 18%. Love morning coffee. I want to die. In case anyone wanted to Photoshop an anime girl holding a condom in her mouth. Serial killers. Gamers. Collecting skins. There is no similarity between us and the gamers. Told my cousin he got me pregnant as an April Fool's joke. He was scared as duckle mayo. Why was he scared? This meme is from the future. You cannot understand it yet. Bro, I have 2 bad news for you. Combine them. Your girlfriend is cheating on both of us. Me at 3 AM, just laying down and thinking about life. Are we living through traumatic event after traumatic event, or are we just the first generation with worldwide communication and social media and life has actually always been this ducking horrific? Boys who keep their account private are girls. Girls who keep their account public are hoes. Hey hon, can a blonde and a redhead have a kid with black hair? Nope. Someone cheated. Nursing school doesn't prepare you for the number of elderly patients who will casually confess to decades-old murders. First day at the unit. I noticed my team were under significant stress, so decided to fully fund access to a wellness app to help them relax. I have cancelled their health benefits because they've now got access to meditation videos. Care of my staff is my primary corporate responsibility. Color of your shirt plus. Object to your itis. Your superhero name. Red corpse. Gets pulled over. Cop, do you know how fast you were growing? Me, officer, Waaait, did you say growing? Cop, removes mask to reveal grandma. You've gotten so big. If you're sleeping and someone blows air on your eyes won't react, but if you're awake, they will flutter a bit. That's how I check if someone is really sleeping. Learned it from my scout leader who is now in prison. I would literally throw myself into wood chipper for the slightest chance I would get recycled and turned into your toilet paper. Respectfully. I love what you guys are doing. Keep up the good work, JEW. Journalist excellence worldwide. Thank you, but please refrain from using that acronym. Our organization's name is Journalist Excellence Worldwide. Keith Cotton. I understand. My middle name is Kevin. Look how dark these are. I like my men, like I like my grapes. Had a good one. 25 at a time. Okay, wow. Drum lessons for children. Option 1. For $25, I will teach your child the basics of drumming, such as proper technique, sight reading and good overall musicianship. Weekly 60-minute lessons. Option 2. For $500, I will insult and discourage your child to the point that they'll never touch a drumstick again, and you can just put an end to that shit right now. 1 8 to 10-minute lesson. I'm eating breakfast at the busy restaurant below my apartment. A lovely young woman just asked me if could hurry up and finish my breakfast. My friend is coming in 15 minutes and we want to take your seat. So, I'll be here for the rest of today. You're dating someone new and you have the opportunity to show them one movie that encompasses everything there is to know about you, your values, your fantasies, and your fears. What's the film? American Psycho. Porn stars of Reddit, what is your relationship with your family like? Well documented. If you do these for 30 days you will be unrecognizable. Sleep 8+ hours. Drink 2 liter minimum of water a day. High pH if possible. Get sun daily. No sugar. Read for 30 minutes a day. Work out 3 times a week. Capture someone and cut their face off and sew it onto your face. Meditate for 10 minutes daily. Bungee jumping, but instead of bungee cord, you've got 75 meter of anal beads in you, and you've got to clench to stop yourself. Jesus Christ has left the chat. The way my neighbor makes the entire apartment building smell like boiled feet. I'm about to sit outside their door with Febreze on full blast till they get the hint. So turns out he died. Court. Lawyer. Did you kill him? Me. Noel. You know what the punishment is for committing perjury? Me. Lips on the mic. Much less than murder. How do you even recover from this? What does mood ref mean? Mood as duck. Like my current mood, or whatever. Why did you comment that under a video of a gorilla throwing his own shit? Couple with disgusting 33-year age gap defend their relationship. I've been in a similar situation myself. I'm 39 and have a 19-year-old girlfriend. Last year in a restaurant I was subjected to an evening of people shouting pedo, dirty old bastard, and you should be ducking ashamed. Completely ruined our 10-year anniversary. According to a survey, 99% of men didn't notice the mouse on the donut. Question for girls: what do you value in a man? I like when a man performs small acts of kindness for strangers. I motivate female joggers run faster at night. Don't duck with me. I'll shoot first and ask questions later. After firefighters saved piglets from a barn fire, 6 months later the farmer sent them sausages made from the piglets as a thank you gift. In order to be born, you needed 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 8 great-grandparents, 16 second great-grandparents, 32 third great-grandparents, 64 fourth great-grandparents, 128 fifth great-grandparents, 256 sixth great-grandparents, 512 seventh great-grandparents, 1024 eighth great-grandparents, 2048 ninth great-grandparents. For you to be born today from 12 previous generations you needed a total of 4094 ancestors over the last 400 years. Think for a moment, how many struggles? How many battles? How many difficulties? How much sadness? How much happiness? How many love stories? How many expressions of hope for the future? did your ancestors have to undergo for you to exist in this present moment, and you want to be a femboy slut? Does your boss know you joke about design industry on Twitter? Yeah, he does. If you'd like to contact him, however, please feel free. Hey, my name's from the recruitment agency Media. I was wondering if you knew about your employer Tommy Mason and his Twitter material. I'm my own boss, you wet wipe. Tommy. Remember, Kevin McCallister could have phoned the police at any time. He was a child who had accidentally been left alone. One call and he would have been safe. But it was never about safety. He was hunting those men. He wanted them to die. It was fun for him. He enjoyed it. Delivery time stated between 45 to 60 minutes, but it was delivered within 25 minutes. This was a bit of an inconvenience as I was balls deep in the wife at the time. Get you a girl that can do both. What? Change clothes? I don't know why my company insists on us doing sexual harassment training every year when they haven't even bothered hiring anyone worth sexually harassing. When I'm working, I don't have lunch until I'm certain that every person on set has had a chance to eat first. Anne Hathaway on how she avoids being poisoned. This sounded so nice until I read the italics. Constipated woman given laxatives by doctors gives birth to surprise baby. Duck it up, Barbara. She tried her best to help, and I get the feeling you were probably a bit wee-eye about it. I hope they don't fire this young lady because you're impatient and expect perfection from a fast food restaurant. I can't imagine how you act in a nice restaurant. Barbara, do your teeth fall out when you're eating? Lishana, I would say ask your man, but I just went through your photos and it looks like he left your ass after he knocked you up. Serious question for believers of heaven. When I was a child, being told a loved one was watching over me was comforting. However, as an adult, I'm wondering if grandma is just sitting back watching me gobble balls, or is there some kind of privacy setting I should know about? Critical oversight. John Cena let this one lucky Make-A-Wish kid pin him for the WWE title, but now he'll have to defend it this Sunday versus Kane. Duck. What if we use 100% of our brain? Bro, how was the exam? Man, I copied from Wikipedia. To avoid plagiarism, I deleted that section from Wikipedia. Thank you for your encouragement, commitment, investment, involvement with arriving sales and beating plan by $6 million. You are very appreciated. Condoms are not biodegradable. 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 If you care about the planet, have unprotected Shreks. STDs and babies are also not biodegradable, lol. Babies are absolutely biodegradable. Video was captured of the man's protest and arrest at a vegan market. Anti-vegan protester arrested after eating raw squirrel in street. Folks who don't give you a recipe because it's a family secret are very odd. First of all, it's not like your family is living off these cinnamon rolls, and secondly, you've told me you cheat on your wife before, so like, is it ducking clove or not? I once had a roommate in uni who invited 3 different men over, one after the other, ducked them all in a night Jowder's duck, then came to sit on my bed talking about how she loved her boyfriend. Sad thing is, I knew her boyfriend. Felt terrible for him in fact, but it wasn't my place to tell. Girl code. Lab grown black hole behaves just like Stephen Hawking said it would. The what? Seamen. Kratos is on the nice list. You do know he killed people, right? Who hasn't? Yo bro, what was your name again? Eri. Cool. How is K-pop going there? We don't have K-pop here. Oh sorry, I thought you were Korean because of your name. No, I'm Korean. Confused. I'm North Korean. What the actual duck? James French. Crime, killed 2 people. Death, electric chair on August 10th, 1966. Last words. How's this for a headline? French fries. If you feed a moose, it may become aggressive and attack the next human it meets if it has no food to offer. Feeding a moose is my favorite hobby now. Ladies, I need advice. I shower with my boyfriend every day. Usually I close my eyes while washing my hair and keep my eyes closed so the soap doesn't get in my eyes. However, today for some reason I opened them and saw my boyfriend was peeing on my leg, and I got mad, and he admitted he's been doing this every day while my eyes are closed. I have no idea what to think or do. We've been showering together every morning for 9 years. What should I do? Edit. I talked to him like you said, and he said he was doing it as secret revenge because of the time I put period blood in his morning coffee because I saw a TikTok about how it's a love spell. I suppose we are even now. A kid born in 2010 is now 18 years. Let that sink in. I never thought I would need to explain a basic math, but since we here, kid born in 2010, now is 2018, so you add the 10 to 8 equals 18. Simple math. So the kid is 18 years in 2018. Simple. Making sure no one's left behind. Next time you think of eating a chicken, remember that they had a family just like you. How to tell if a picture is AI. How could the doctors do this to him? Boy born with 2 penises has the larger one chopped off by doctors. They nerfed bro. Duck, I miss you so much. Or, that's so sweet. I mean, you totally cheated on me with the girl you're still dating, so you have no shot, but that was so sweet. Also, I'm totally going to send her a screenshot of this. Please don't. Please don't. Brutally slaughter your own family. Teenagers. Brutally slaughter your own family challenge. It's a TikTok trend. Teenagers. Our restaurant is hiring. Dishwasher. Qualifications. With pleasing personality. Must be at least 18 years old. Honest. Hardworking. Team player. Male/female/gay/whatever is fine. Must have a master's degree or doctoral degree. Knowledge in quantum physics is a plus. In 2010, a black Nigerian couple living in London gave birth to a white, blonde-haired and blue-eyed baby that they called the miracle baby. Found in my backyard off Cedar Street. Pretty friendly, was very dirty, seems to have been very hungry. Owner can DM me. By the way, I'm missing my tabby cat, so if you see it let me know. Thanks. I would probably last 10 seconds with both, no need to explain Violet. But Tyson, I just feel like he's very tight and it would feel so good. Who would you last 5 minutes with? Prime Mike Tyson or Violet Myers? Hi from America, where Waaait doesn't have a plug adapter for my UK laptop. But on the other hand, I can buy a rifle and ammunition at Waaait Supercenter. My grandfather smoked his whole life. I was about 10 years old when my mom said to him, if you ever want to see your grandchildren graduate, you have to stop immediately. Tears welled up in his eyes when he realized what exactly was at stake. He gave it up immediately. 3 years later he died of lung cancer. It was really sad and destroyed me. My mother said to me, don't ever smoke. Please don't put your family through what your grandfather put us through. I agreed. At 28, I have never touched a cigarette. I must say, I feel a very slight sense of regret for never having done it, because this video gave me cancer anyway. Me when I was carrying my dead Great Dane in a giant suitcase on the subway to the vet to get cremated, and a guy asked what's in the bag and I panicked and said laptops, and he stole it from me and ran. National Geographic determined what Americans will look like in 2050, and it's beautiful. How many fingers have you had inside of you at one time? Please let 19 be the question number and not the answer. Oh my gosh, we really don't deserve my mom. All she wanted to do was spell out love in our family pictures. She had no idea. Why Wayne got socks in the jacuzzi? Those are his hooves, you bitch. My mum and her friend hanging out with Motorhead in 1977. There's a loose family connection to them somehow. I'm pretty sure Lenny was at one of our Christmas parties when I was a kid and far too young to know who he was, lol. Mom, for the last time, Brayden, we only use that word at home or on the internet. The England football team visited orphanage in Russia yesterday. It's heartbreaking to see their little faces with no hope, said Vladimir, aged 6. If a service dog approaches you and he is alone, it means that the owner can't move and is in trouble. Follow him and you will get a free wallet. Nissan Altima. Therapist Satch. It has been brought to my attention recently. Mr. Zatch, please change your username. I have a feeling several people would misread it. My girlfriend Mad Eye ducked her twin. Like how the duck was I supposed to know you'll look exactly the same? And now she tryna say I should have known, cause he got a dick. B23. Marry hot chick cougar whose husband died. Rebound Shrex was cray. She has daughter my age. My single dad thinks my wife's daughter is a fox. What the duck dad.jpg. They date for a few months and get married. My stepdaughter is now my stepmother. My father is my son-in-law. What the duck.eggs. Have kid with cougar wife. Dad has kid with my stepdaughter. My baby became a brother-in-law to dad. My baby is now my uncle. Jerry Springer.png. My dad's kid is my sister and my stepdaughter's baby, thus my grandchild. My wife is my stepmother's mother who is now a grandma to my new half sibling. I'm married to my grandma. I'm my own grandpa. Genie, you have 3 wishes. I wanna go to a historic event. Genie mother ducker. Hello. My name is Catherine. I'd like to adopt a purebred cat from your shelter. Preferably British Shorter. I don't like mixed breeds for aesthetic reasons. Do you have one? Yes, we have one British Shorter. But he wants to live with only British people. He doesn't like mixed breeds for aesthetic reasons. What? Provide us with your ancestry documents to proceed with the adoption. Just as I feared, other countries have already developed super soldiers far beyond my imagination. I know my worth. OnlyFans, $7.99 a month. I like your pants. Thanks. They were 50% off. I'd like it better if they were 100% off. The store can't just give away clothes for free. Oh god, Steve, that's not what I meant. That's terrible way to run a business, Natasha. Inspirational movies be like villain who practiced all his life, hero who did a 2-month crash course. Tamika Hargrave died while cheating on her husband with her car mechanic. Tamika and the mechanic were having Shreks in a closed garage while the car was running when they both passed out from the fumes and died. They were later found by her husband. Now behind me, keep driving close, had to hold this out the window to show him it can get ugly quick. Tricking your parents into thinking you're reading when you're really just on your phone. Actually reading because reading is fun. Tricking your parents into thinking you're on your phone when you're really just reading. Tricking your parents into thinking you're on your phone when you're really just a book. Tricking your parents into thinking you're a book, but really you're just a phone. Tricking your parents into thinking you are your phone, but really you are your parents. Tinker Nerd. Memellion changes his voice. Literally everybody. Who are you and what have you done with Memellion?